Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Geeked Out Nation as we go ahead and take a look into High School Musical, the series. This is season number 1, episode number 4, and it is titled Blocking. So, in the end of the last episode, Nene found out. I'm pretty sure she did. She gave EJ the look. She found out that EJ is possibly the guy who took her phone and the person, of course. If you guys remember, she thought someone else took it. She started stealing some of her stuff, and then it just didn't end pretty well. And I think in this next episode, we're probably going to see the end of Nene and EJ, just because that's a big trust thing. You know, we clearly see that EJ has no trust in Nene because of the relationship with Ricky and Nene before. And I think that when we get into this next one, she's probably going to ghost him. She's probably going to potentially end things. I don't know. That's my best guess on what some of this stuff may be about in this next episode. Of course, we need to go ahead and check it out. And honestly, I can't wait to go ahead and watch with you guys. I've mentioned to you guys that this show is pretty awesome. I really like what I've seen so far, and it's a really good show. I really respect what they did here, and I'm invested. I'm fully invested with what we're watching here, and I can't wait to continue our journey here and watching the show and the series together. So hopefully you guys are excited. Hopefully you guys are a fan of the series, and hopefully you guys are a fan of what we do here in Geeked Out Nation. If you guys are, feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and check us out on our Patreon if you guys want early and unedited episodes. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump in here. Let's see what we're getting ourselves into, and let's have some fun, shall we? This is High School Musical, the series, and here we go.
Previously on High School Musical, the
Restaurant? The restaurant's like 10 minutes from school. I'll be there.
Hey, she showed up.
Hey, you! Oh, God, I missed you. Is that a hot wing?
Thought we were meeting at the restaurant,
Well, I caught an earlier flight.
but we agreed we would do this at the restaurant. Agreed to do what?
Right. Do what? To talk to Ricky? Uh-oh, this does not look good.
A relationship needs one person looking after the other. It wasn't divine intervention that got you into marrying the librarian's costume.
What does that mean?
You got to play the lead, didn't you? Was that gonna happen if I hadn't stepped in?
Damn, EJ, damn.
I need a moment. Is he dead?
No. Now she thinks he's in her gym locker.
Why the screaming?
That was me. She stepped on my toe. We're ready to begin, people. Miss
Poor
Jen,
Carlos.
Talk to Ricky. He's running late.
His name is Carlos, right? I think it
You
is.
might, considering you're his understudy. We're blocking the Troy Gabriella duet.
You're on, Mom.
Can I get you to move a little closer to each other?
They don't want to get close to each other. That's
A little
funny.
more. Come on, guys. We're blocking this as a love story, not a SARS epidemic.
I think.
No, dear, that would be upstage.
I'd be like, yo, I don't like this job.
Gabriella.
I don't like this
You
job.
slowly approach the piano and rest an arm on it, naturally. Can we make sure her book bag is offstage right?
Oh my goodness.
Which one's that? Why do these people talk in code? Up means down, strike means move.
Thought I was alone with no one to hold, but you were always there beside me.
This feeling's like no other.
You could tell they're off.
I want you to know I've never had someone that knows me like you do, the way you do.
Okay, I have more chemistry with the woman who definitely doesn't color my hair. What's up with these two?
Right. You could tell something's off. I'd be like, well, damn, Nene, now you showing off. I'd be like, I can't do that. I can't do that.
Okay, freeze! Nene, sweetie. This reprise comes at a... But I was just explaining what a constructive rehearsal requires. Focus. And honestly, another...
Yo, Miss Jen is on it.
Up with my emotional support, Coyote.
Miss Jen, I know the scene.
Would you wait for me in my office, please? Thank you.
Oh, poor Ricky.
Wait, are we done? We are, Ms. Darbus. Take a note. This is what a frustrated drama teacher looks like.
Yeah, you could tell she's upset.
Go. Scoot. Come back when you're ready to be punctual. Park your distractions at the cast.
Understood.
Really? Well, unless it's a family emergency.
My
It
parents are
is.
splitting up.
Right. It's a family emergency.
For real.
Mm-hmm.
Violence of any kind.
Miss Jen, I think there's a rat eating your protein bar.
Oh,
No, it's the hamster.
shoot, shoot, shoot.
Right? That's the hamster.
Hey, Miss Jen, stop. I can just catch it and take it outside.
Take it to Natalie Bagley. It's her hamster. He
Mm-hmm.
escaped from his box. Can you blame him?
It does look like a fucking rat, though.
That might be under the sofa. Can I lure him with that protein bar?
Absolutely not. That's my dinner.
I hate to tell you this, but around here, seniors don't follow sophomores.
I didn't realize EJ was a senior. I thought they were all like sophomores or freshmen.
Sleep at night like a shark, eyes open. He's always looking for his next victim.
We've been dating for like. Whose tent is this?
Shiggy, the tall guy who hangs the lights.
Oh, right. Real quiet. Never speaks.
Yeah, it's called Rolling Lights.
Oh, okay. I like this. This is cool.
These are your choices. A very sad-looking bran muffin or some really shriveled up carrots.
Happens between me and EJ. There's no bad blood between us. All right, I mean, you might have some because you're related to him, but.
Nini, I really don't want to be in the middle.
Wait, you're not. It's not like you knew what he did.
Oh, you just gave it away.
You knew what he did.
I would
Knew
have
about
denied.
the hot egg and-
Not till today, but I'm not totally surprised. Find some way to forgive him.
Tell me when to stop.
Well, that was better than denying.
Are you sure this is even a bed?
Can you sleep on a pool toy?
Leave it. I can just sleep on the floor.
Hey, he tried to warn you. It's loud.
Found a boy told.
That's Ricky? What? He came over here? Ooh, I don't know how I feel about that.
Hey, Mom.
Hey there.
Whose are those?
Ricky's.
Why are they here?
My apologies, got a sore throat.
The rest of him is in the bathroom changing into pajamas or whatever else I give him to wear.
No kiss, no kiss. No, no, that's not what we need. No!
no,
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. No,
yeah. Right.
Friends.
You know what? These pillows get really flat. They're more of a placemat. So, I'll go get you a better one from downstairs.
Oh no, is this him going over there? Oh, that's not good. Oh, okay.
I got your text. Yeah, I still want her back. More than anything. What's your plan?
You're taking me to the homecoming dance. Oh, shh. Don't ask questions.
I honestly don't think that's a good idea, to be honest with you. All right, ladies and yo, why do they do that? You guys see this? What? Why? Why do we have so much end credits? It's like 7 minutes of that. Oh, we could have had like I don't know, maybe 5 more minutes of the show. But no, man, that was a good episode. That was a really, really good episode. What I really like about this show, I'm not sure if I mentioned this to you guys yet, but what I like about this show is that they're not afraid, man. They're not afraid to take chances. They're not afraid to talk about the tough things and talk about things that a lot of us people could relate about. Things like this happen all the time, and I think that seeing Ricky go through what he was going through, it's tough to talk about. It's actually something I've never experienced. It's something I've never went through. Unfortunately, I lost my dad at a very young age to cancer and things like that. So I don't know how a child feels in that kind of moment, but the only thing that I could do is think about my kids, and think about how it would be if me and their mother was to break up and not to be together, and all the heartache and all the pain that they must be going through and must be feeling. It must be a terrible thing, and I'm so sorry for anyone who has to go through something like this. It sucks. It really sucks, and seeing Ricky go through it and not really know how to deal with it, feel alone at that, it's so hard, it's so tough, I'm sure. And yeah, I felt so bad for Ricky in this episode. It's never a good thing, especially when your mom is possibly going to be moving out of state, going somewhere far. I can't even imagine, you guys. I would be heartbroken, and I'm sure that's how Ricky feels. This was a great episode because, again, they're not afraid to talk about the tough topics, and I really respect that from the creators of the show. This is a Disney show, and sometimes Disney, at least Disney how it is now, I feel like sometimes they don't always talk about these things in their TV shows. So it's really cool to see them, kind of go back to that, because I do feel like back in the days, like early 2000, Disney used to have these meaningful episodes, TV shows where there's some stuff that makes you sit there and think about like what you just got done watching. Like I feel that right now, and yeah, man, my heart broke for Ricky in this episode. So we also had Nene in this episode. She looks to me like she's on the fence with EJ. It looks as if it's over. I'm not going to lie. It looks like they're probably not going to get back together. And I think that if EJ takes Gina to Homecoming, that's 100% the end of the straw for them. They didn't necessarily break up, right? Did they? I don't know. And the reason why I say that is because of this moment here where they were kind of going back and forth with each other. And one of the things Nene said was that, yeah, we had our thing in the summer, but now summer's over. You know what I mean? So the way she worded her words there, I wasn't quite sure if that meant that they were over, but you could tell that she is not happy with, she has every right to feel that way. EJ showed a ton of signs of having trust issues, and you can't have a relationship like without any trust, and that was something that I feel like Nene just wasn't a big fan of, and it totally makes sense, and yeah, it is what it is kind of thing, EJ did mess himself up. He did kind of go overboard with what he was doing there, and if she decides to leave him, I'm not surprised. I'm going to be honest with you. Now, I want to speak about Ricky and Nene, because what I've noticed so far in these 3 episodes is that their chemistry is really, really good. The actor that plays Ricky, of course, and the actress that plays Nene, I feel like their chemistry is pretty damn good. They're pretty, like, they're incredible, to be honest with you. Like, they're so believable with what they're doing here in this show. It's as if they almost were like together or something. I'm not saying they were. I'm not saying that they are. I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean? But like, you could tell that those two have chemistry out the ass, and I applaud them, man, because they're doing a hell of a job. Like, every single time those two are together on screen, I actually really like it. You know what I mean? Like, I liked it. That's why at the end of the episode, when Ricky ended up going to Nini's house and they were about to kiss, I'm like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't ruin the moment. You know what I mean? Because I don't feel like we're there yet. You know, I like what I'm seeing, and I would love to see them become friends again, you know, before just jumping straight into it if they do decide to get together. Although I don't quite feel like that's going to happen. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even feel like that's what Nini needs right now. I don't think that's what Ricky needs right now. I feel like Ricky has a lot going on at home, and that's something that is probably going to be a little bit of a distraction for him. You know what I mean? Like, what I mean by that is that there's just so many things happening with the musical, with his stuff at home, that I just don't feel like him jumping into a relationship with Nini right now is the best thing, because he won't fully give her 100%, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? And I feel the same for Nini, because she is currently going through it with EJ, which is a pretty big deal. You know, she was with him for a while. I mean, 2 months to be exact, but you know what I'm saying? So I'm not too entirely sure, to be honest with you. So I'm very curious to see what we getting ourselves into next when we do eventually get back into it. Let me know if this is a show that you guys want to go ahead and continue watching. I totally wouldn't mind. As you guys know, we're already on episode 4, and I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun, man. I respect what they've done with the show so far, and I like it a lot. I really do, man. The story is pretty catchy. The acting is really good. Honestly, I think the acting is really, really good, especially for a Disney show. I'm not trying to sit here and say Disney Channel actors or anything like that are bad actors or anything like that, but you could tell that these guys are all having a good time on set. At least that's how I'm viewing it. You know, it looks like a fun time, and I like this show a lot, actually, and it really blew me away, to be honest with you. I had no expectations going into this show to begin with, and I left it as a fan, and we're only on episode 4. Like, they've done so much already that I'm already like invested. I'm already fully on board with it, and hopefully you guys are as well. Anyways, I thought this was a great episode. I like that we were actually not doing stuff with the musical as well. I thought that was a really good thing to see, that we're not only doing things around the musical. I like that they're doing stories. I like that we're seeing like these kids and seeing what they're dealing with in, you know, the high school environment and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I think that's very important to set up storylines for the kids, for the characters, so that we could start to feel something for them. And this episode, I started to feel stuff for Ricky. Like, I was like, damn, I feel for you, bro. Like, what you're going through sucks. That's ass, but it's life. You know what I mean? Same thing for Nini. And yeah, there's so many things that I feel like this show has done pretty well, that it won me over, man. And I'm excited to continue this journey with you guys. And I hope that you guys feel the same way. So feel free, once again, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section about what we just got done watching. And I'll see you guys hopefully on the next episode of High School Musical, the musical, the series. Take care, ladies and gentlemen.